There is a commenting tool that you can actually drop comments inside of paper. And I'm not quite sure why I can't show you that right now.
Is it only this file? Because Kathleen and I were playing with it, and it showed the content when we uploaded PDF.
I know. When I submitted this assignment earlier, not this one, but the one that I already just graded, this one, it was working. You know, the box tool was opening the preview, and yeah. So I'm not sure why it's not working right now. So the grade here, though, this 90 and this feedback to the learner, now I want to see what it looks like as the student. So I'm going to go back into my student preview button. And for the student, I can go right back to the content area where that item was submitted, and I can click on it. And I can see my paper here, and I can also see my grade, and I can see the feedback to the learner. The other place I can do it is in Tools. I can go to My Grades. And My Grades is like my own personal grade center. And the student only sees their own grades here. They don't see anyone else's grades, so it's private to them. And what the student sees in My Grades is these two columns at the top, the weighted total and the total, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And then they see each of the assignments that they're going to be submitting that are already created in the Grade Center. And you can see that these say upcoming because there is no current due date on it. They also see the grade, and they see this little comment bubble. And when they click on it, they're able to see a pop-up of that comment that I left them. So this is one way that the students can keep track of how they're doing in their class. So this total shows them that they've got 90 points so far out of 100. We're going to talk in a few minutes about percentages and points and all that stuff, so we're just going to ignore this for now. So what I'd like to do is first ask for any questions, and then I'm going to give you an assignment to do.
If we are commenting on a student's submission, we don't actually have to download. So I think what I'm understanding is normally it's going to load within the window, and I can comment there.
Yes, correct.
So then the student to see the comments needs, again, to either access or download the file.
No, they don't need to download it. When they click on the assignment again, it opens up with your comments on top.
Okay.
So there is an option that you can download the student's file. And I know that some people like to use track changes in Microsoft Word to leave comments for students. And then you could upload your version of it in the feedback to the student so that the student could then download that. So that's an option too. Okay, other questions so far? Okay, so we're ready for our first assignment. What I'm going to ask you to do is to create, submit, and grade an assignment, and then check your work in My Grades. So let me explain that again. First, you're going to go into the Blackboard Playground class. You're going to go to a content area, and you're going to create your own assignment. And that was in the Assessments drop-down and Assignment. And you're going to create that assignment, and then you're going to go in as the student in the class, and you're going to upload a file to submit that assignment. Pretend you're the student doing your homework. And then you'll leave the student preview, and you'll go into Needs Grading, and you'll see, hey, my fabulous student just submitted an assignment for me. So you'll go in and you'll grade it and leave some feedback there. And then you'll go back in the student preview again, put your student hat on, and say, how did I do on my paper? And you'll go into My Grades, and you'll check to see what your grade is and if there's any feedback there. Or you can go back into the content area and click on the assignment again to see it there. Those are the two ways to see it. Okay, so let me reiterate one more time. You're going to create the assignment. You're going to submit it as a student. You're going to grade it as the instructor. And then you're going to check it as the student. Are there any questions about that? And don't worry if you can't get it all done. So I'm going to create some breakout rooms. When I start the breakout rooms, you're going to get an invitation pops up that says that you're going to, I've assigned you to a breakout room. You'll go to the breakout room and you'll be all by yourself. You won't see us anymore. And you can minimize the Zoom screen and you can go to Blackboard. And if you have some questions, you could just come back to Zoom, and there's a button at the bottom where you can raise your hand to ask us for some help. And then one of us will pop into your room and give you some help.
Does anyone think at this point that you will need help from the start? Because I'm available. I can jump into your room with you.
All right, so I'm going to put you all into breakout rooms, and we'll take about 15 minutes for you to get all of this done. And if you finish early, you can come back to the main room, or you can poke around and try out some other stuff. All right, so have fun. So unfortunately, that the commenting feature is not working right now. They did just switch over to, they just upgraded Blackboard and switched over to a new commenting on papers feature. So I have a feeling there might just be a technical glitch there. But what will happen is, instead of just seeing a button that says download the assignment, you'll be able to see the actual paper that the student submitted, and you'll be able to click on it and type comment on there. So you can actually point to a specific phrase or word or things like that and leave specific comments. So that can be really helpful for students. So the other thing was the feedback button on the side, box on the side, where you can actually type in comments to students of a general nature about the assignment. and start setting up how you would like to have your grade center set up. So we'll come and pop into rooms for you, or you can just oh, I'm sorry. I just saw a chat from Amber. Do students see the color scheme? No, students do not see the color scheme. Only the instructor does. Andre and I will pop into some rooms, or you can ask for help. You can use the little button at the bottom of the screen in your breakout room. Any questions before we go off and do some work? And yes, you're going to go into your real class, and we'll come around and give you some help. All right, so we're all back. So anyone have anything they want to share about their grade center?
Well, I didn't get it done because I was having a hard time figuring out how to get into it again.
Yeah.
But Andre helped me a lot. So
good.
I'll probably get it done. If not, I'll definitely be on my phone to you guys.
Yep.
We'll need to continue with that. Yeah.
Okay.
We just started. Yeah.
All right.
Great. And the grade center is something that is unique to each class, really. So the point of today was to kind of give you an overview of the tools and what's possible. But really, every class is so different. So it would be hard for us to have everyone's grade center all set up in one setting.
Oh, that's a relief. Thank you.
Yes, so please do contact us for more individual assistance. Any other things that we'd like to share? All right, well, you hopefully know how to contact us. You can get us at 262-7979, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also click on this link to Zoom again. You don't need an appointment or anything. You just click on it, and one of us is sitting there waiting to take your virtual call and to help you with anything. So please feel free to drop into the Zoom room. You can also email us at uc-fdc@maine.edu. And we're happy to provide you any kind of assistance that you need as you get your course set up or throughout the semester. So thank you guys for coming today. Really appreciate your work. We will also send you a link to the recording once it has been uploaded, and we'll also send you an evaluation form so we can get some of your feedback about how your session was today.
Okay, well,
so thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye.